What's up, guys? Brian here, representing Neo Overlay Network, bringing you another deck profile. This time showing you my FA deck. FA, or Formula Athletes, are a Wind Machine archetype that is similar to the Fortune Lady archetype. The theme of the archetype is that they can increase their levels each time an FA spell or trap card is activated. They also have no maximum levels and therefore are capable of going up to level 13 or higher. Then all non-tuner monsters of the archetype can gain 300 attack times their level and each share their own unique effects once they hit level 7. So yeah, and without further ado, guys, let's get on into it. So first, we're gonna start off with 3 Whip Crosser. Whip Crosser is effect is that your opponent must pay 300 life points to activate the effect of a monster whose original level / rank is lower than this card's. And once he hits level 7, your opponent cannot discard or send cards from their hand to the graveyard to activate a card effect. So that pretty much blocks out hand traps. So I think that's pretty crazy that FAs are able to do that, and something that honestly I don't see a lot of archetypes do, but I could be wrong. Comment down below in the comment section, let me know if I'm wrong. And yeah, that's the first of the 3 that we run. Next, we're gonna go on to Mr. FA Hang On Mock. Hang On Mock's effect is that he is unaffected by the activated effects of monsters whose original level / rank is lower than this card's current level. And once he hits level 7, any card that we send to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead. So he's pretty much a macrocosmos for your opponent, and that's what he does. So we run 3 of him. And then we're going to go on to Sonic Meister. We run 2 Mr. Sonic Meister. He's the beat stick of the deck, and his effect is that he cannot be destroyed by battle against a monster whose original level / rank is lower than this one. And then each time an FA, obviously, each time that's activated. But other than that, he can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase once he's level 7 or higher. So yeah, he's pretty much the beat stick of the deck. You want to get this guy out as soon as possible for OTKs, but at 3 he can get cloggy, so I'd rather have him at 2 because he can't come up in certain situations. So yeah, we run 2 of him, and then we're going to go on into, oh, sorry about that, wrong order. We're going to go on into Mr. F.A Dark Dragster. His effect is once per turn you can target 1 card on the field. You can target 1 card on the field, reduce this card's level by 3, and if you do, destroy that target. So pretty much just removal, lets you get rid of problematic cards that can be targeted. And then he can only be special summoned he must be first be special summoned from your hand by having level 7 or higher FA monster on the field, but no FA Dark Dragster in your monster zone. So you can't just have him out to bring him out, you have to have somebody else on the field. But we run 2 of him because he's a brick at 3, and yeah, so you want to be able to get him out in certain situations, but he can be dead in hand at times. And that does it for all the non-tuners. Now we're going to get into Miss F.A Auto Navigator. Alright, her effect is a long one, so follow along with me. Her effect reads that you can target 1 FA monster you control whose current level is higher than its original level. Special summon this card, and if you do, reduce that target's level by the difference between its current and original level. And if you do that, this card's level becomes equal to the amount reduced. And then if this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 FA's field spell from your deck to your hand. So to put it in other words, let me give you an example. So let's say you have F.A Dark Dragster, okay? And let's say, for instance, he is level 10. Where is it at? Level 10, okay? You have Auto Navigator in your hand, okay? You're going to reduce him back to a level 7, bring her out, she becomes a level 3. And where is it? Level 3, right there, level 3. So he is now level 7, she is now level 3, and if you have a field spell, she's either going to be level 3 or 5 most of the time. So she lets you go into some level 7 synchro plays pretty often, and I think that's pretty interesting. And then each of her effects are hard ones per turn, and then again, every time she is normal special summon, you can add an FA field spell from your deck to your hand. So pretty much your own version of terraforming right there, which is pretty cool. So we max out on her, we run 3 of her, and that does it for the FA package of the deck. Now we're going to get on into the rest of the Wind Machine archetype. I try to keep it as Wind Machine as possible because, I don't know, for this one, I thought it's budget, everything's common for the most part. Most of the money you're going to be spending is going to be in the extra deck, so yeah. let's get on into it. For the Speed Droid package, we run one Speed Droid Terratop and one Speed Droid Tectonberg. So Terratop's effect is, if you control a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and when he is normal or special summon, you can add one Speed Droid monster from your deck to your hand. And then he is at 1, unfortunately, so yeah, we only run one of him. We mostly are going to target Speed Droid Tectonberg, and if you control a wind monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, so you get him out to bring him out. Once you do, blah, 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 blah. You can tribute this card, special summon. Oh, okay, so that's not with tribute. So yeah, pretty much he's a 2-card F.A Dark Drexer or a Rorodon or get Platinum Gadget, depending on what you're going for at the moment. So yeah, that is the Speed Droid package right there. Try to keep it as much as wind machine as possible. Now we're gonna go into the Mecha Phantom package of the deck. I'm sure you guys know this guy by now, but let's get into Mecha Phantom Beast Titherwolf. So his effect is, when he is normal or special summon, you can special summon one Mecha Phantom Beast token, level 3, 0 attack, 0 defense, wind token, and this card's level becomes equal to the level of all Mecha Phantom tokens you control. And while you control a token, he cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And then once per battle, during the damage stack, when this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you contribute a token. This card gains 800 until the end of the turn. So let's say you already have multiple tokens thanks to Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion. He can get pretty big, guys, during the damage step, so it can be helpful here and there, but also being level 7 is very nice. So we run 2 of him. And then finally, the guy who's probably not going to get banned, even though they're saying he is, but he got a reprint, so we'll see what happens, is Mr. Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion. His effect, which not a lot of people use, is that you can banish this card from your graveyard. Immediately after this resolves, normal summon one Mecha Phantom Beast monster from your hand. So yeah, since you do run the Mecha Phantom Beast in here, you are able to use that effect, which I think is pretty cool. And then when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a token, as you guys know, and while you control a token, you can either be destroyed by battle or card effects. So yeah, that's it for the Mecha Phantom package. We try to keep it as much as wind machine type as possible, but I had to throw in my own little spice in here, guys, because I felt like it was lacking in some areas, like pushing for game or OTKing, or just I needed another summon, you know. That's really what it comes down to. So next we're going to get into the gadget package. We run silver gadget, and we had to get the rare gold gadgets, so we run, that's it, that's all we run for the gadget, guys. Honestly, yeah, we just run 3 and 3. And then if you guys don't know what they do, they can both, when this card is normal special summon, you can special summon one level 4 machine type monster from your hand. And then if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one level 4 gadget from your deck instead of 4 gold gadget. So you interchange between them depending who you want to normal summon or special summon. And yeah, and lets you get into some cool rank 4 plays that we do go into to push for game. And yeah, that's it for the gadget pack, guys. I had to throw them in there. I just thought it was too good not to. And just really good generic machine support in my opinion. The gadgets have always been. So that's it for that. And next we're going to go into the spells. We run one double or nothing because we do run Utopia double. And it's just helpful because some people aren't expecting it, and the gadgets are just free level 4, you know, bodies on board. So yeah, we run one Utopia double or nothing, and then we run 3 F.A Test Run. So F.A Test Run states is a cool little quick effect spell that lets you target one F.A monster you control, change its battle position, then destroy one card on the field. And then during your main phase, except the turn it was sent to your graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target one face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon one F.A monster from your deck. You can only use this effect of F.A Test Run once per turn. Most of the time when you're using the second effect, you're going to want to target the field spell to pop because that gets you advantage in itself. And yeah, but very good. It lets you trigger off your FAs to get them higher into levels, and provides interruption on your opponent's turn, which I think is really, really nice, and something that the deck plays really well with, actually. And it's very, when you want to go control, you can go in control, and when you want to go aggro beatdown, you can't go aggro beatdown. So we run 3 F.A Test Run right there. Next, we're going to go into F.A Pit Stop. Okay, this is like the draw power of your deck right here, so follow along with me here. So you can target one F.A monster you control, reduce its level by 2, and if you do, draw cards equal to the number of F.A Pit Stars in your graveyard plus 1. So you're going to always draw 2, if I'm not mistaken, when you don't have, or you're going to always draw 2 when you activate the first one, and then from there on, you're just plussing so crazy off this card. And then on top of that, during your main phase, except the turn it was sent to the graveyard, you can banish the card from your graveyard, then target one F.A monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So not only can you plus off it, it's also a monster reborn in a sense for the archetype, or call it the haunt, however you want to look at it. So we run 3 of those because the draw power is nice, and I do like reducing its levels at times. It lets you go into the levels rank 7 plays that you want to do, or into some synchro plays that you may need. So we run 3 of those for the draw power. Next, we run 3 of the only field spell on the deck. I know there's Off-Road Grand Prix and Circuit Grand Prix, but to me, this is the best one, and the other ones are kind of brick in hand, and I wanted to change up my deck profile a little bit because I felt it needed more spice, and I wanted to make it my own in a sense, I guess. So we run 3 F.A City Grand Prix, which can be searched through Terraforming or through Auto Navigator, and its effect states that this card can increase the level of FA monster you control on the field by 2 during the main phase and battle phase. On top of that, your opponent cannot target FA monsters you control with card effects, so it offers crazy protection for your monsters. And then if this face-up card in the field is destroyed by card effect, which you're usually going to use with FA Test Run, hint hint, you can add 1 FA card from your deck to your hand except FA City Grand Prix. So everything in this deck is searchable, which I think is insane thanks to this. And then you can only use this effect of FA City Grand once per turn. So it is a harsh once per turn, unfortunately, but that is crazy that you can pretty much search everything within this deck thanks to the field spell within a sense. And then obviously we run 3 call buys because you don't want to get hand trapped, even if you're playing with friends or amongst your peers. And then we're gonna run 3 effect Veiler. We don't run Ash in this one because it is a level 3, but this I feel is a little bit better because it's level 1, and it lets you go into some synchro plays if need be. So we run 3 of him, 3 effect Veiler. Next, we're gonna go into the 2 desires because we run 2 desires because sometimes you can brick, and it is nice to have this in hand to help you get into a little deeper into your deck and get into your extenders if need be. So 2 desires for consistency, and then Terraforming and Foolish Burial. This is a 45 card deck, guys. Keep that in mind. I try to keep it to 40, but you know what? Why not go up to 45? It's fine. Foolish Burial because you usually want to send the Mecha Phantom O-Line or your F.A Auto Navigator, and Terraforming because you want to be able to search out your field spell as soon as possible if you have it in hand. And that does it for the 45 card deck, guys. Very budget, guys. Everything in here is common, so everything's predominantly budget. Obviously, O-Line is going to get a reprint, so you could wait for that. You don't need it, but it does make the deck a little, it does make it better. And then Terratop is like $1 as a common, and then Take Topper is like $5, and there's only 1 printing, so there's that. But everything else is here in here is pretty cheap, guys. Everything is a common and cheap. And then Pot of Desires is going to reprint in the Sacred Beast structure deck, so you guys can't wait for that. So yeah, very cheap main deck. Now where it gets expensive, I'd say, is the extra deck. So yeah, let's get into it. First, we're going to get into the links. We run 2 FA Shining Star GT. This guy is insane. So this guy gains attack equal to the total levels of FA monster this card points to. So if you have 2 level 7 FAs on the right sides, he can get pretty big. But neither player takes battle damage from attacks involving this card, and each time an FA spell or trap card is activated, you can place 1 athlete counter on this card. And when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can remove the athlete counter, negate the activation if you do destroy. So he's pretty much a beat stick and a negate on board, and he can be a pawn to get rid of if your FAs are really, really big. So yeah, we run 2 of him because he is nice to have. Next, we run 1 Platinum Gadget. So he right here is just pretty much here for link fodder, and he's good generic machine support on top of it. 2 machine monsters cannot be used as link material to turn its link summon, and there in your main phase you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower machine monster from your hand. So yeah, he lets you extend into whoever you need to in this whole archetype pretty much, but it has to point to his own he points to, so be aware of that. And if you destroy a battle, you can special summon 1 gadget from your deck to let you go into Utopia Double or Nothing if you can on your opponent after your opponent's done with their battle phase and main phase 2. So yeah, him. And then we run 1 Auroradon because he's really, really good, and on top of that, you're able to use his other effect where you can special summon 1 Mecha Phantom from your deck. And on top of that, he's just good in general, honestly, man. He's just good token fodder, and it helps you get your Mecha Phantoms pretty big, man. I'm not gonna lie. Since you do run the Mecha Phantom, so he is good in this deck. He does a lot for actually this archetype. And then lastly, we have High Speed Droid Rubber Band Shooter. It's 2 wind monsters. It's just another normal summon on top of your normal summon, but you are locked into wind monster, synchro monster for the rest of the turn. So keep that in mind. Next, we going into obviously the Utopia Double the Utopia package for game, helps you steal games. 1 Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack for the rank 7 and the tokens to help you pop cards on the field. And the Gear Giga Jet. Sorry, I just love the artwork of this card. He's just like dragon wing, man, it's crazy. And Gear Giganta X just to help you add 1 level 4 lower machine from your deck to your hand. And yeah, good generic machine support, always needed in this deck. So we run those guys. Then we run 1 F.A Motorhome Transport. This guy right here is another beast deck, level 9 Synchro. It's 1 tuner, non-tuner, and he gains attack like all the other FAs, 300 times its own level, and obviously gains a level each time a spell, FA spell or trap is activated. But once he is level 11 or higher, he cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And once he's level 13 or higher, you can target 1 FA monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So yeah, he can be a problem to get. Unless you have a kaiju, man, you better be ready to beat over this guy, is what I'm saying. And on top of that, Monster Reborn. So yeah, 1 of him. Do side him in at 2 when we play some matches with our buddies. So yeah, we do side him in here and there. And we run 2 F.A Don Dragster. Obviously, everybody knows this guy. Just a negate for a spell or trap. And yeah, reduce level by 2. And since you do run the field spell, he can get pretty big and he can be a problem for your opponent. So we run 2 of him. Next, we run the 1 High Speed Kite Drake. Honestly, this card is insane. It just requires a Wind Machine Tuner, which is not why a lot of people run him. But if this card is Synchro Summon, you can activate one of these effects, destroy all other cards in the field, or negate the effects all face-up monster your opponent control. To me, this is better than Black Rose because Black Rose nukes the field. But this guy nukes the field and freaking just stays there and then helps you push your game. And if this card is your possession to your card effect, you can add 1 speed draw monster from your deck to your hand. So yeah, helps you get your Terra Top even quicker if you need it. And then we run the Crystal Wing package, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon because he is still pretty good in my opinion here and there. And then Crystal Wing, 1 Clear Wing Synchro, and then 1 Crystal Wing Synchro because this right here can pretty much win you games in itself. And that's it for the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Anything that you would change or add on or anything I should throw in that you think might work with it, please let me know. And yeah, very, very fun synchro budget deck that can do some stuff and obviously can be made to your own liking. But this video is already like 18 minutes long, guys. And once again, this is Neo Overlay Network, and I'm Brian signing out.